my first experience, I had tried to end my life. And when I did, I had gone over to the other side, but it wasn't like some of the experiences I've heard on here where you went through a tunnel or anything like that. I just appeared in this doorway and I was looking in, and what it looked like was a very small chapel, like what you would envision in a hospital, just that kind of small area. And it had pews in it, and there were people that were sitting there in different pews, some two, some three together. But the whole thing wasn't filled up. And at the front, like when you're looking down the rows, pews over here and pews over here, there was this light being at the end. Now, you could tell that it had form to it. So it looked like it would, like if you were looking at a person, but it was just surrounded by this white light that was emanating around it and from it. It was so inviting, so loving. And it came up to me and it said, I want to show you something. And all of a sudden, we were in this field, just this gorgeous field with this really soft grass. And I remember the grass the most because at the time I had diabetes, and so I had neuropathy. So when in reality, if I would walk on grass or I go barefoot on carpet, I would get these shooting pains coming up my feet. So the grass, I just remember the grass was so great, and I was able to walk on it. It didn't hurt. And you could see trees that were off in the distance, and there was a structure made out of concrete, or looked like it was made out of concrete, that looked like a kind of an arch. And we went over there, and they said, I want to show you what happens if you stay here. And then I was also surrounded by all this love. And then they said, I also want to show you what happens if you go back. And so they showed me that it would be like having all this around the field and all this love, this incredible love. It was just, it just, you could feel it in every fiber of your being. It was absolutely amazing. And I knew that that's where I really wanted to be. That was home to me. And I had yearned for that place my entire life. And then they showed me what was going to happen if I went back. And I decided that I was going to come back. And after that experience, I don't know how long I was there. It seemed like it was so long. I was only gone for a little bit when they resuscitated me. So I wasn't aware of that. I just found that out later, that my heart had only stopped for a little bit. And so when I got back, I remembered the whole experience. I still remember the whole experience, just like it was today or yesterday that it happened. But I did not remember anything they showed me in my future. And I was so upset. I was so upset to be back. I was so upset that I chose to come back and leave that. It was mind-boggling to me, but I also knew that I had more to do here. There was a reason that I chose to come back. So that was the first NDE that I had.